dream about it, but do it. Why, I suppose, too, I was here to test myself. Not that I had never done it before, but this time it was to be a more thorough and lasting examination.
Hey guys, John K. Techhead here. Long time no see. Again, life is strange sometimes. For one reason or another, I'm always want to do a video, and always something's happening that keeps me away from it, and I have to apologize about this. I really want to be more active in the vinyl community, but life is strange sometimes and doesn't give you the free time that you need, or even if you have the free time, you don't be in the right mood to do a video, and I really don't want to force myself, as this period of time is a little bit strange for me, but yeah, apologies. Let's talk about records, because I have many records that I bought the last months, and yeah, I have to be very picky what I'm showing to you, so I'll try to mix stuff that is well known and I have them in my collection, and stuff, records that I have to recommend, so maybe somebody finds them interesting, like this one. It's a nice combination. It's organic and electronic at the same time. This thing called Jane Impalma. Primitive Thoughts. It's the name of the album, and you can hear it in the background as we speak. It's a very good, not in the expensive side, album that you can try to find. I played it twice, and it's really good music. Really good music. I don't know if I have to give you any more needle drops. Personally, I'm enjoying needle drops because it's easier to decide this way if you like something or not. But let's continue with another review. An electronic recommendation. Those are the remixes of Dilation, the album of Grand Brothers. The album was also very nice, but I discovered the album, to be honest, by this EP. Those remixes, very good pressing. Faulty DL is a well-known remixer, and yeah, if you like advanced electronics but not that out there, it's enjoyable, and it's also chill in the same time, but yeah, you can check this out. I will not needle drop everything, because I think it's better to show you as much record as I can. I bought this for my Blue Note collection. True Blue, Tina Brooks, one of the best Blue Notes. It's not an original, it's just, a typical US reissue from some years ago, but yeah, I think I have to go with Music Matters. Is it Music Matters that reissued this thing? But before then, I need to, listen to the music. Extremely good Blue Note album, and an easy listening, not free jazz or something like that. Let me change the record. Guys, I'm trying to be as active as I can in the community, and I'm not watching lots of videos. I'm watching some of them, but forgive me that I'm not able to comment all the time. You know that I love you guys, and yeah. I will show you this is released last year or 2 years before. Can't really tell, but it's not new, but it's great, and I think that this thing is repressed, or at least more copies became available of the title, is chill electronic breakbeat with vocals thing. Really like the cover also here. Fatima, Follow You. Amazing EP, and I think this is a production of Flying Lotus, if I'm not mistaken. Female vocals and nice beats, and yeah, a great record overall. A great EP by Fatima. I think I wanted to show you this like 5 months before, but I'm always skipping this record from my videos, but yeah. Don't judge this by the needle drops. It will be unfair. Great, killer actually EP for my taste. Next one. Talking about beats and hip hop, this is the instrumental stuff that I really like, and I believe that this is the best beats hip hop album of 2016 for sure. Killer record. Regeneration, P Original is the name of the producer. This is a limited run, extremely limited run, I think 250 copies, and trust me, this thing is the best beats and hip hop of the year. Even if this record don't mind blowing you or something, it's surely in the top records of 2016 for my personal opinion. And it's killer, absolutely killer everywhere. The sampling on this thing is great. I only needle dropped you soundtracks. It's the range of the sampling is wide and it's great and very good, very nice productions and produced well and yeah, I'm not gonna say anything else. This is one of my favorite records of 2016 for sure, and yeah, interesting stuff, interesting music. But even if you are not a fan of the genre, it will be easy for you to digest. Yeah, some easy listening music. I had to show you this, one of the best Brazilian reissues of the year. I'm not gonna say it's the best because, you know, I'm a huge Brazilian fan and I don't want to start, I don't want to disagree with some other VC members, but this reissue of Mr. Bongo was a killer listen. First side is more easy listenable. The second side is a little bit out there. Well, not for me that much, but I was listening to this with my girlfriend, and in the second side, she told me, "Come on, go and skip the record and play something else." But it was absolutely fine for her in the first side. Really love the artwork here, and yeah, Pedro Santos Chris Manda, Mr. Bongo, the label that they're releasing so many Brazilian and African records lately. Yeah, just want to share with you that this one is in my collection. I found it in a recent trip to Berlin, like 2-3 months ago, and yeah, because of my father's death, I wasn't able to do that many videos. But this is a great record that I have to show you in this video, and it's Alice Coltrane and Carlos Santana, spiritual jazz, spiritual recording. If you never hear this thing and you like spiritual music, go for it. Same comes to this. Personally, this was my favorite jazz reissue of the year. I also picked up his other album, not the first one, the black one, but the one with the sea and the sunset. But this record from Brother Move Ever Onward, Sound Awareness, it was killer, spiritual and hard to describe, but if you like spiritual jazz and you don't know this reissue from last year, my favorite one for sure. Talking about spirituality and all this kind of music, I was looking for this record for maybe a couple of years now because somebody have shown it in the VC. Can't remember who it was, but it was on my wish list, and it is very cheap if you are living in the US, but if you're a European guy, there was never a European copy, and suddenly this Discog seller got this thing fairly priced, so I immediately pulled the trigger. Music and Gibran and Contemporary Interruption Roscoe on Verve Forecast. This is a fully spoken recording, full vocal, lots of speaks. He speaks a lot, poetry stuff, with some instrumentation and some world music elements are playing in the background, but mostly gives you a spiritual spoken word world music record than jazz. To be honest, I was expecting this to be much better. Maybe because it was on my wish list for so long and I couldn't find it. You know the feeling with this thing when you expecting too much for a record. Not that it was bad, it was a great listen, very interesting listen, but maybe I have to revisit it, which is always a problem when you are dealing with thousands of records every day. And yeah, I have to be very picky and selective with my records that I'm purchasing. Imagine that a friend of mine, he was a very old radio producer, give me as a gift his record collection because he knows that I'm running a record store now, and he told me, keep what you want and sell the rest. And I asked him how many records is in your collection, and he told me, I don't know, but there are around 20 to 30 boxes, and he just gave me like 2,000 records, and I'm trying to be very selective. Most of the collection is 80s stuff and pop, rock, soft. There are some soul things that I want to keep, and some a little bit of jazz records. Don't expect that somebody gave me his Blue Note collection. Not that it was a bad collection, but maybe not from my style. But either way, everything is interesting, you know, having a turntable and browsing to known or unknown records that somebody gave you for free. It's a feeling that you can't be you can't feel bad about it. I'm rambling a lot. That's maybe I want to share what is happening in my life lately, apart from showing you records. But I have to show you the next one because I only spun it yesterday, and I have the feeling that this record is my favorite electronic record of 2016. Not that I want to do a top of the year thing. I don't like this kind of things, this kind of charts. But guys, if you like down tempo synth wave, synth pop electronica things, there is a label that called Music from Dreams, and they're releasing interesting records. Generally, mostly chill out, but this record, it's so dark. It's a double LP, and I have to needle drop you at least 2 free tracks. All of the tracks here are great. Well, not all, but almost everything is great. If you like this kind of darkness and synths and electronics, and her voice. Well, personally, is my favorite electronic record. Moody music, but listen to it. And this thing is really under the radar. I think lots of people need to listen to this kind of music because it's great. It's great. Really, a killer album. The name of the band is Silent Riders. Same title album out on Music on Dreams, the name of the label. Released last year, and in the end of the year actually, I think, was it November, the release date? Well, something like that. Oh, 18 minutes. I didn't prepare anything else to show you, to be honest. I don't know how many really. I have something like, excuse me about this, always are prepared when I'm making videos. Yeah, I will show you the Space Art reissues, which they are out already. I think that they are pretty well known records. They are reissued just a couple of weeks, maybe a month ago, and yeah, those two are killer. Grab the reissues. I don't want to ruin the video actually, because lots of movements and noises probably in your headphones, so I will stop it here, and I'm gonna thank you for watching. I will prepare some more records, and I will try to come back to you as soon as I can, guys. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think of the records that I show you, and yeah, stay in touch.